Thank you for logging on to the Voice Sports Network for this broadcast of high school sports. We encourage you to go to the games and support your area teams. We know you have a choice, and thank you for choosing us. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of the sponsors you hear throughout the game. We encourage you to visit their businesses and use their service as often as possible. Be sure to tell them thanks for their support. Now, sit back and enjoy the game, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
From Norwell High School in Ossian, Indiana, welcome to the Senior Day production of Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com. This afternoon, the Norwell Knights host the East Noble Knights in what has quickly become a very important game for Norwell, as they were given a gift by New Haven, who defeated Huntington North on Tuesday afternoon, upsetting them in 9 innings, and they will have a chance to crown themselves co-champs of the Northeast 8 Conference with a victory here this afternoon. And we'll have a great chance to do that. We will have the Senior Day festivities for you. I am joined this afternoon, by the way, by my good friend and partner Alex Howard here at the moment. But we'll have the Senior Day festivities for you here this afternoon. We are getting on a little bit late. I actually said last night that this game was set to start at 5:30, and we should end up starting between 5:20 and 5:30 here this afternoon, although it was slated for a 5 o'clock start. Alex, it's now become an important game. The Knights looking for their first conference championship in a number of years, despite having a number of good teams go through a lot of 20-win seasons, but not a night like this in quite some time.
Yeah, it's really exciting for the fans out here. Should be a good crowd today. Beautiful day for baseball. A little windy, but yeah, to see the Knights hopefully get at least a share of this NE8 title here.
Yeah, that's what we're looking forward to. What we're going to do is I'm going to take a break. We'll leave you with Alex Howard, and then we'll leave the mic on as the Senior Day festivities get underway. So I'll be back with the first pitch after Senior Day, and Alex, it's all yours.
Of course, Derek Becker, a senior here at Norwell, bringing you all these games. And he'll be missed, and for sure. As these Noble finishes up infield here, we will remind you that you are listening to Wells County Voice. Norwell Knights 17-7 will take on the East Noble Knights 8-15 for a share of the NE8 title for the Norwell Knights if they come out on the victorious end today. Again, real windy day here at Norwell. Wind blowing right to left, stirring all three flags in our vision. And once again, it is senior night. East Norwell has finished up infield, and we will join public address announcer Jeff Kokenauer for our senior day festivities.
Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Norwell High School as we celebrate tonight our class of 2018. Tonight, we'd like to honor our first senior, Christian Bohetta. Christian is the son of Steve and Chris Bohetta. Christian has been involved in the baseball program for 4 years, the football program for 4 years, and the basketball team for 2 years. Christian was also a member of Campus Life Corps for 1 year. Christian's future plans include attending Purdue University, Fort Wayne, to study human services in hopes of becoming a human resource manager. Number 3, Christian Bohetta. Our next senior is Ian Clark. Ian is the son of Clay and Wendy Clark. Ian has been involved in the baseball program for 4 years and the tennis team for 4 years. Ian has also been a volunteer for the Agape League for 3 years and a volunteer for the Dream Team for 2 years. Ian's future plans included attending Purdue University, Fort Wayne to major in biology to hopefully attend medical school. Number 11, Ian Clark. Our next senior is Derek Decker. Derek is the son of Lisa and the late Mike Decker. Derek has been the statistician for the varsity football team for 4 years and has broadcasted Norwell basketball and baseball games for 4 years for Wells County Voice. Derek has also been active with Campus Life for 3 years. Derek's future plans are to attend Indiana University to pursue a degree in sports media with the ultimate goal of becoming the radio voice of the Indiana Hoosiers. Derek would like to thank Coach McLean, Coach Goodmiller, Coach Morgan, and Norwell Nation for their support over his 4 years at Norwell. Derek Decker. Our next senior is Caleb Kohler. Caleb is the son of Wes and Julie Kohler. Caleb has been a member of the Norwell baseball program for 4 years and has played for the Summit City Sluggers for 5 years. Caleb has also been involved in his youth group for 4 years. Caleb's future plans include attending Purdue University, Fort Wayne, to pursue a degree in business with the hopes of one day starting his own company. Number 2, Caleb Kohler. Our next senior is Cole Lewison. Cole is the son of Jay and Cheryl Lewison. Cole has been a member of the baseball team for 4 years, the football team for 4 years, and the basketball team for 2 years. Cole has also been a part of the scrimmage squad for 2 years, an active member of Campus Life and the Bethlehem Youth Group. Cole's future plans include attending Trine University to major in education and to continue his football career. Number 15, Cole Lewison. Our final senior tonight, Garrett Waybride. Garrett is the son of Kelby and Lisa Waybride. Garrett has been a member of the baseball program for 4 years and a member of the tennis team for 3 years. Garrett has also been a member of National Honor Society for 2 years and Student Council for 1 year. Garrett's future plans include pursuing a degree at Taylor University and to continue his baseball career. Garrett would like to thank his grandparents for always supporting him. He would like to thank his parents for always encouraging him to be the best person he can be. And Garrett would also like to thank his coaches for an unforgettable 4 years. Number 16, Garrett Waybride. Ladies and gentlemen, how about one more great big round of applause for the class of 2018? Okay, did my part. Okay. Fans Optimum is proud to partner with Norwell High School.
And those were the Senior Day festivities here at Norwell this afternoon. Derek Decker, Alex Howard on the call as the plate meeting is underway. And kind of going back to what we talked about prior to departing the scene for the Senior Day activities, it was we were talking about the fact of this might be the most important game in a number of years in the regular season for the Knights as competing for a conference title. They come in with a record of 5-1. Their only blemish, a loss to Huntington in the last conference game, 5-1. That was the last home game as well here for Norwell. Huntington came into the week number 1 in the state of Indiana in the latest 4A poll, and has dropped twice this week with New Haven and Carroll, both good ball clubs. But the New Haven loss, not a whole lot of teams saw coming, and the curse of the number 1 continues in 4A as the 4A teams have had a lot of trouble. The number 1 teams, Carroll has been up in the top 5 and then since dropped, and since that time they've kind of recovered nicely as well. So not sure what the rankings have to do with any of it, but that's been the situation so far this year as we honor the 6 seniors on the ball club here today. We'll go through those things a little bit more in a while. It is an East Noble team that comes in with a record of 8-15, 1-5 in the conference. They're coming off their only conference win of the season against Belmont in their last outing, a 2-0 victory. Tonight on the mound, the Knights will be facing the ace of the East Noble staff, Chevy Wright, who comes in with a record of 1-2 and an ERA sub-1 at 0.95. So a really nice ERA, good numbers for the starter tonight on the mound for East Noble. Christian Bohetta will start tonight for Norwell. He has started both conference games now this week. He went 2 innings in the win at Columbia City. Did not get the win, didn't go enough for that. But Belden Glasgow getting the win in that contest as the Knights won 10-5 on the road in Columbia City. So what we'll do now is we'll go ahead and take a break during the national anthem, I believe. Okay, actually, no, we won't. We'll turn it over to public address announcer Jeff Kokenauer for the starting lineups.
For tonight's NEA baseball action. Fans, in the spirit of sportsmanship, we ask that all fans act responsibly and courteously to those around you. Abusive language and disorderly conduct is unacceptable and not welcome at IHSAA events. Let's afford the student athletes, coaches, officials, and your fellow fans the respect they deserve. Your cooperation is appreciated, and please enjoy the game. National anthem first?
Nope, starting lineups.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting lineups. First for the visiting team, the East Noble Knights. Leading off, the pitcher, number 2, Chevy Wright. Batting second at shortstop, number 1, Joe Cubbins. Batting third, second baseman, number 16, Garrett Magg. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 25, Nick McCoy. He'll be batting for the catcher, number 9, Tyler Stinson. Batting fifth at third base, number 22, Rhett Norris. Batting sixth in left field, number 6, Brooks Miller. Batting seventh at first base, number 18, Michael Bender. Batting eighth in center field, number 17, Lucas Platt. And batting ninth in right field, number 3, Colton Wright. The Knights are coached by Mr. Aaron Desmonds. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Norwell Knights. Leading off in center field, number 2, senior Caleb Kohler. Batting second at second base, number 16, senior Garrett Waybright. Batting third at third base, number 17, Belden Glasgow. Batting fourth at catcher, number 11, senior Ian Clark. Batting fifth, the starting pitcher tonight, number 3, senior Christian Bohetta. Batting sixth at shortstop, number 6, Garrison Breggy. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 15, senior Cole Lewison. He'll be batting for the first baseman, number 10, Logan House. Batting eighth in left field, number 5, Corbin Costello. And batting ninth in right field, number 4, Levi Leidig. The Knights are coached by Mr. Andy McLean. He's assisted by Dave Goodmiller and Eric Morgan. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise? Gentlemen, kindly remove your caps as we honor America and those who serve and protect it with the playing of our national anthem.
Are you looking for a job or know of someone who is? Peyton's Northern, a Kroger company, is now hiring. At Peyton's, you'll get a job with career advancement opportunities, employee discounts, tuition reimbursement, and educational assistance. A successful applicant will need to be 18 years of age, have the ability to work weekends, holidays, and overtime, can operate motorized equipment, complete strength and endurance testing, pass a pre-employment and background screens, work 10-hour shifts, and lift 55 pounds. At Peyton's, we offer matching 401k retirement savings, paid incentive days, personal and vacation days, and you'll receive Kroger benefits after 60 days. All qualified applicants are encouraged to apply for this opportunity online at jobs.kroger.com. Click on Logistics and Distribution Jobs and search for Bluffton. For questions, call Peyton Staffing Center at 260-827-2108 or 2109. That's jobs.kroger.com. 260-827-2108. Peyton's Northern, now hiring.
Welcome back to Norwell as we get set for action on Senior Day 2018. Norwell looking to win a share of the Northeast 8 title. Here's how the Knights will align themselves defensively this afternoon. Left to right in the outfield, it's Corbin Costello in left, Caleb Kohler in center, Levi Leidig in right. On the infield at the corners, Belden Glasgow at third, Logan House getting to start today at first. Up the middle at short, Garrison Braggy at second, Garrett Waybright. Ian Clark getting the start, the everyday senior catcher behind the dish, and it's a senior battery today as Christian Bohetta will go on the hill for the Knights. Christian on the season has a save to his credit. He picked up his first save, I believe, of his varsity career. That was up at Garrett in the semifinal of the Garrett Invitational against Lures, a 4-3 victory. Came in for a 1-2-3 seventh inning. And on the season has thrown 32 2/3 innings, and over those innings has a record of 5-3, an ERA of 4.07, 38 strikeouts to 27 walks on the season. Norwell, of course, coming off of the 6-2 win last night at a very good Northrop team, a team that was receiving votes in the latest 4A poll. And Norwell looking to kind of build some momentum off of that as we get set for the sectional coming up next week. This is the second to last afternoon here at the ballpark. A doubleheader coming against Eastbrook on Saturday here at home, but this being senior night this afternoon. East Noble will send Chevy Wright, Joe Kovitz, and Garrett Mag to the plate here in the top of the first. Bohada's on the mound. He's ready. The first pitch is lifted in the air towards right down the line. That is going to drop. It is a foul ball just outside the line. And had that fallen, it would have been extra bases on the first pitch of the game from Chevy Wright. Chevy, the starting pitcher this afternoon. We're underway at 5:23. Game time temperature 80 degrees this afternoon here at Norwell. And a fairly stiff breeze blowing in from right. The 0-1, a breaking pitch called a strike on the outer edge, and it's 0-2 to Chevy. Norwell as Bohetta back to work, called strike three, outer corner, and Chevy Wright is caught looking in the first batter of the game.
Yeah, that was a really good pitch. Bohetta pointed the outside corner there and got the punch out. Bohetta's going to look to work fast here today.
Yeah, he is. We've got John P. and Bruce Bestel, our two-man umpiring crew, and on the very next pitch, Christian hits Joe Kovitz and puts him at first, so responding not in a good way after the good start is Bohetta. Kovitz is a good hitter. He's hitting .388. That's the best on the team. And know a little bit about Joe. I've had some experience playing with him with the Sluggers, but he's a kid, very solid defensively. A swing and a miss at a pitch low to Garrett Mag, who is a senior for the East Noble Knights, a .316 hitter. He has struck out the most times on the team with 17 on the year. A fastball finds the bottom of the knees, and Bohetta has hit his spots here early on. It's 0-2. One out, a runner at first for East Noble here, top of the first. An off-speed pitch he leaves above the letters and makes the count 1-2 on Mag. Bohetta has found the zone on 5 of his first 7 here this afternoon. Kovitz with a medium-sized lead at first. And another off-speed. This one misses high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kovitz not a big threat to run, but does lead the team in stolen bases with just 7. This is a team that's only stolen 28 bags as a club on the year. In the dirt, and he's filled the count. They've got Kovitz picked off between first and second. His secondary was too big. The Knights are going to have trouble covering the throw back to first, and they got him. And Joe Kovitz is picked off. The count is full now to the batter, Garrett Mag, but Kovitz is out, and there are 2 gone here in the top of the first.
Bohetta was a little late getting over there to first cover, but got there in time to make the tag.
Yeah, he did, and now Bohetta 1 pitch away from facing the minimum here in the top of the first. The payoff pitch to Mag, a fastball. This one dives down and in. He's issued 2 free passes now here in this top of the first inning as Mag is aboard with 2 away. And Nick McCoy, the cleanup hitter, DH today, 25, wears number 25 on the back, a senior .310 hitter on the year. East Noble in their road black uniforms with gold letters across the front, gold numbers, and gray pants. Norwell in their home whites, navy blue trim, navy blue letters and numbers, and blue hats with a white N inscribed across the front. First pitch is high to McCoy, And after finding the spots most often to the first couple of batters, Bohetta has struggled now to find the zone. The last two, Kovets he hit, and Mag he walked. There's a check swing on a pitch down, and he went around as it was appealed to the base umpire here this afternoon. It's a ball and a strike. Breaking pitch line towards second, off the glove of Waybright, but into center field. He gave a diving effort and got a glove on it, but it'll be a hit for Nick McCoy to put 2 on with 2 out. The first hit of the ball game for either team as they try to get something going with 2 out.
Yeah, Christian's got to just continue to pound the zone here low and, just continue to get hitters to roll out here.
Rhett Norris, the batter, they've got him. Oh, they had him picked off, and I'm not sure how Breggy dropped it. That was right to him, as it would have been the second pickoff of the inning. Mag just kind of not paying a whole lot of attention out there, had a big lead at second and didn't even try to get back. By the time he was there, the tag would have been waiting for him, but Breggy just simply dropped the baseball in a ball to the batter, Rhett Norris, who's a .413 hitter on the season. So he's having a nice year at the junior slot. There's a pitch outside, and Bohetta has struggled now. It's 2 balls and no strikes. East Noble has been shut out in 3 of their 6 conference games on the season, and they're looking to steal one and keep Norwell away from a conference title. A sinking line drive is snagged by Garrett Waybright before it's able to get into right field. Probably took a run away from East Noble, as Norwell will get a couple of runners to strand at first and second. East Noble comes up with a hit, a walk, and a hit batter, but they leave 2 after a half an inning. It's East Noble nothing. The Knights coming to bat. This is Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe in the American dream of owning a home. Having a space you can call your own. In fact, we've helped people realize that dream for over 125 years. Whether you're looking to buy your first home, refinance an existing loan, or move into something a little bigger, we believe our lending experts have the local knowledge and experience to help make your dream a reality. Apply online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A new adventure awaits. Above the clouds, beneath the waves, among the rocks, powered by the light around us. Each moment of time is precious. Go higher, deeper, further. Pursue your dreams. Powered by light. Any light never needs a battery. Citizen ProMaster. Go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of a memory.
Well, back here at Norwell, we're in the bottom of the first. A strike call to the leadoff batter, Caleb Kohler, here after East Noble stranded 2 in the top of the inning. Chevy Wright on the mound for East Noble here today, and this ball is line foul, and Kohler was out in front of it. It's 0-2. East Noble lines it up like this defensively today. In the outfield, Miller, Platt, and Wright left to right. On the infield, Norris, Kovets, Mag, Bender, Tyler Stinson behind the dish. Chevy Wright, a 1-2 record on the year. And ERA, sub-1 though, 0.95. That ball in the air towards center. This is routine for Lucas Platt, and he squeezes it for the first out of the inning. So Caleb looking to did not have success in that at bat, but has been much more successful this week. He's had a nice week after striking out, I believe, 9 or 10 times last week at the dish. Now leads the team with 17 on the season. The batter's Garrett Waybright takes a fastball just below the belt, called a strike, split the plate in half, as Wright has fired strikes on his first 4 offerings, and he misses finally on a 60-footer in the dirt. It bounced in there. A ball and a strike to Waybright, with Belden Glasgow waiting on deck for the Knights. A gorgeous afternoon for baseball. Some clouds, so not overly warm, but it is a rather warm day for a middle May afternoon. It is 2 balls and a strike to Waybright here with 1 out, bases empty, bottom of the first. A fastball finds the bottom of the zone right at the knees. Good pitcher's pitch by Chevy Wright, and it's 2-2. That ball is in again into the air, into center field, and Platt has a beat on it for the second time here in the inning, and 2 are out. As that one was held up, you could tell that kind of held up in the wind. It was affected there today. I have a hard time believing anything's going to get out of the ballpark here at Norwell today unless it's a moonshot, because more than likely it would have to be to left. That's a pretty stiff breeze. The flag moving a lot today. Belden Glasgow scatters the first pitch he sees out of play out onto the road from Chevy, as Belden comes in hitting a team best 394 on the season. Interestingly enough, this Norwell team hits 327 but does not have a batter hitting more than 400. And another fly ball, 3 fly ball outs as Colton Wright makes the grab in right, and the Knights go down in order in the first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Chevy Wright. We go to the second, scoreless here in Ossian. This Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in northern Indiana. Are you suffering from chronic pain? Maybe you just had a knee replacement, or are an athlete injured during a recent game, or just someone who tweaked your back perfecting your golf swing. Choose IPT for your physical therapy. IPT is a cost-effective therapy provider who accepts all insurance plans. We offer the highest credentialed and most reputable staff in the area. We're open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and can schedule you the same day you call. You can find any of our 17 Indiana Physical Therapy locations near you and know that we will assist you in getting you back to work, play, and life. Contact IPT or your physician to start your therapy today. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
Back here at Norwell on Senior Day, it is scoreless after the Knights of East Noble got a couple of runners on, actually had 3 reach base, but one was picked off, and then the Bohada was able to get the final batter, Rhett Norris, to get out of the inning on a line drive to Waybright. Starts off Brooks Miller, the leadoff batter, in the second with the ball in the dirt. A 16-pitch first from Bohada. 8 of each variety, balls and strikes. The 1-0s also low, 2-0. The East Noble Knights will send Michael Bender, Lucas Platt, in addition to Miller, to the plate here in the second inning. Finally finds a fastball that is in the zone, 2 balls and a strike. As Norwell went down quietly, 3 fly ball outs, bottom of the first. That's sliced foul out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Miller. As Norwell looking to continue their winning ways this week. They're perfect on the week, 2-0, a 10-5 win over Columbia City on Tuesday, 6-2 win last night at Northrop. Both of those games on the road, and he's filled the count again here to Miller. Just a 10-pitch first from Chevy Wright, as pitching to contact here early on. 3-2 pitch is a bouncing ball to short, high chop to Breggy. The throw on the run is low and cannot be picked by Logan House, and it'll be E6. Breggy has not had a good start to the ball game over there at the shortstop position. It's Norwell's first error of the day, and the first runner is aboard. Norwell has not looked sharp here in the ball game so far. They've been able to escape the damage of all kinds now for the first inning plus, and it's a strike belt high to Bender to start him off. Bender, a 241 hitter on the season. Over there at first, Brooks Miller has swiped 4 bases on the year. It's fouled straight back to the screen. It's 0-2 to Michael. This is a underclassmen-heavy ball club in East Noble. A lot of youth on the team, and will continue to get better. Breaking ball, fouled straight back again, and it's still 0-2. But this is a team last year that went 15-12, beat Norwell 10-3 up in Kendallville last year. It was the first time they had beaten them, Norwell, in 5 tries. The 0-2 again is fouled straight back, and Bender stays alive. Norwell won the previous 4. A lot of offense in this series between these two teams, as, of course, they've met once a year for a long time now, and old NHC rivals, and now Northeast State for the last couple of years. East Noble coming off of an 11-11 season. Oh, there's a swing and a miss as Bender was undecided and took a hack at it late, and one is gone as he is fanned.
Yeah, good job by Christian. They're just continuing to pound the zone, making Bender swing, and eventually he swung through one.
Bohada gets his second strikeout of the day, and the batter now is Lucas Platt. Sees a fastball up and away outside the zone for ball one. Brooks Miller does not look apt to run over there at first, just listed at 5'7", a slight build for the junior. Behind the pitch there was Platt as it's 1-1. This East Noble team has the strikeout bug, as over a series of their first 15 games struck out 109 times. That ball is fouled out of play 1 and 2. Norwell, in contrast, in 24 games has only struck out 111 times. So that kind of tells you the difference. Nearly 10 more games played and just 2 more strikeouts. They average just a couple of strikeouts a night. And a wave and a miss as Platt went chasing on another pitch, and back-to-back strikeouts for Boahada here in the second inning.
Yeah, just not good plate discipline
No.
by East Noble. They're just kind of getting out on the front foot and just taking a stab at it.
Fastball called a strike to Colton Wright, inner half. And this is an East Noble team that you kind of talked about that. The patience level is pretty low for East Noble. 60 walks is all they have on the season. And it's a ball and a strike now as it bounced in there. And caught a piece of home plate umpire Bruce Bestel, as he's going to have to shake it off. I think it caught him on the right hand. And Alex, you and I both know how that can feel sometime. Of course, the fact of the matter is that we're not getting them at 80 miles an hour. But in any case, it does sting for a moment. It's a ball and a strike here to Colton Wright. 2 out, a runner on first, top of the second inning. Just missed outside. 2-1. Tried to find the outer black and just missed. Of course, it's tough to say whether it's in or out here, and definitely can't locate on the chalk lines. Well, apparently that last pitch was called a strike, and he's called out on strikes here to Colton Wright. Thought the count was 2-1. Apparently it wasn't, and the side is retired as Boahada strikes out the side here in the inning. Well, we are through an inning and a half. It is Norwell 0, East Noble 0. Bottom of the second we come. Norwell baseball, WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Every team knows that the double play can be a winning move. That's why me, Kevin Beatty, State Farm Agent, and my team are here to help you turn 2 by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call me, Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928.
Well, back here at Norwell, we're in the bottom of the second. A strike call to lead off the inning to Ian Clark. This is a guy in Chevy. Wright has pounded the zone in his first 11. 9 of them have been strikes. And the 0-1 is a wave and a miss on a breaking ball. Clark way out in front, expecting the fastball. 0-2. 3 fly ball outs in the bottom of the first for Norwell. An excellent crowd on hand this afternoon from Norwell, and a number have made the trip from Kendallville as well. That's off the plate, 1-2 to Clark. Had a Breggy due up here in this second inning for the Knights, middle of the order. That's lined towards the second baseman on a hop. Mag fields and throws to first, and Michael Bender had some difficulty finding the base as he kind of had to do the toe dance to find the bag, and he did finally find it. So the Knights have put the ball in play 4 times. The first 4 batters have been retired. That on the ground out, 4-3, and Boahada will step in with 1 gone. So, and he grounds the first pitch foul. We'll see if Norwell... Last night, Norwell got off to a really hot start, and it hasn't been the case tonight. Norwell put up 1 in the first and then a crooked number of 4 in the second and jumped out to an early 5-0 lead, never looked back. Squared to bunt, pulled back, a slash, and he swings and misses. He's behind at 0-2. And last night, Norwell got 1 more in the 6th inning that kind of sealed the deal, but man, when a complete game allowed just 1 earned run 2 total. That's up and away. A ball and 2 strikes to Christian. Christian, a .333 hitter on the season. Leads the team in RBIs and walks, and a swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt. The catcher, Tyler Stinson, will have to throw to first to complete the strikeout. 2 gone.
Yeah, that bat just didn't look comfortable for Bajada there. Tried to bunt for a hit, which is something he doesn't do very often, and then tried to slash on the second one, which got him way off balance, way behind, and then caught one in the dirt.
Yeah, Norwell just does not look comfortable so far today at the plate, and a lot riding on this game, and everybody knows it, and it was not expected to be that way. We thought essentially this was going to be a meaningless conference game because the Knights have a 1-game lead over the next team, well, actually a 3-way tie for third in DeKalb, New Haven, and Leo all at 4-3. So we thought at this point Norwell was going to be solidly in second place, and this was going to be more of a tournament preparation game. Rather, it carries a lot of weight. Bouncing ball to first. It's smothered, but having trouble with it and not going to be able to make the play is Michael Bender as he caught it right up in the midsection, and then it bounced away from him. It'll be an error on the first baseman, Michael Bender, here with 2 out. And so both teams have an error now. The first batter to reach of the ball game is Breggy for Norwell, and Cole Lewison will stand in now with 2 out. Breggy on the move, first pitch, it's a strike call outer edge, and Breggy's in easily with a slide. Chevy didn't give much of a look to him. The pitch was a strike, but Breggy now in scoring position. The Knights need every run that they can get today, as on the stolen base. In conference games, you don't mess around with things, and Norwell's not been a team that's been real aggressive on the bases this year, but trying to be there. A ball that bounces in, blocked nicely by Stinson. It bounces back into fair territory, but Breggy holds it second. A ball and a strike. Norwell had no stolen bases last night. In fact, 0 for 1, as Belden, I believe, was thrown out at second base. 40 for 49 on the season, stolen base tries. A ground ball sent towards short. It's shallow, gloved on a bounce, and throwing to first is Joe Kovitz, who makes a nice play. I'm telling you, Joe's been solid defensively for a long time, and he continues to showcase it there. Norwell gets on with a 2-out error. A stolen base of Breggy moves him into scoring position, but he is left there, and we are through 2. We're scoreless in Ossian. This is Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctors, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy, and IPT accepts all insurance coverage. With extended hours, we are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offer same-day appointments. We have 17 conveniently located clinics with 7 in Fort Wayne and 1 each in Angola, Auburn, Bluffton, Columbia City, Goshen, Huntington, Kendallville, New Haven, and Warsaw. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. We will get you back to work, play, and life. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
Welcome back to Norwell, top of the third, and we are joined now by special guest Jeff Kokenauer, who has joined us for the broadcast here this afternoon in attendance for the first game of the season as far as PA and scoreboard work is concerned. But a lot of work for Jeff in this field, and it's good to have him along for the broadcast.
It's hard to be a PA announcer when the speakers have been eliminated.
Yeah, that is definitely a challenge. The batter is Chevy Wright. He takes a strike after Bojeda missed with the first offering. It's 1-1. Christian at 35 pitches through 2 innings. Guy that works quick is back at it and hits him right in the ankle with a fastball. It's the second batter he's hit today. Chevy Wright was trying to leap out of the way, but it caught him in midair, and he's aboard. The leadoff batter is on, and we're going to have a courtesy runner for Chevy, the starting pitcher today, who has not had any trouble on the mound. The courtesy runner is Zach Ellert for East Noble. Zach, a junior on the ball club, only 8 at-bats on the year, but has courtesy run a number of times. The go-to man for East Noble off the bench.
Generally courtesy run for me every time, too.
Yeah, I think
the old softball legs aren't quite what they used to be, Derek.
Well, Joe Kovitz is the batter. He was hit by a pitch his first time up. So Bohetta has hit each of the top two in the order here. One time through, plus a batter. And Norwell has just not looked as sharp as they have been this week. Starts him off with a fastball, a good bunt towards third, gloved by Belden, and the throw to first is in time to get Kovitz by a step. Nice play by Belden. It was nearly misread by the Knights as Christian Bohetta was peeling out of the way, but he peeled right in front of Belden, who was trying to make the play. But the Knights get fortunate on the sac bunt from Kovitz.
Tight game, lots of wind. Got to play the small ball.
Yeah, you certainly do. It moves the runner into scoring position with one out. A freebie from Bohetta. There's a ball outside. Try a fastball to the batter, Garrett Mag, who walked his first time up after Bohetta hit Kovitz his first time up back in the first inning. This is the top of the third. There's one out, a runner at second, a ball. And, sometimes it's easy to notice if you're a broadcaster, but the scoreboard operator, Jeff Kuchenauer, who currently has a mic on, is currently not doing his job as it is the top of the third, not the bottom of the second. It's a 3-0 count to Garrett Mag.
Thinking about Harry Carey is what I was doing.
Mag looking to get on, and there's a pitch that finds the zone 3-1. Mag looking to put two runners on here. He's looking to walk for the second time today, and it would bring the cleanup batter Nick McCoy up, the DH. The runner's on the move. Bohetta's got him picked off. Between second and third, he's running right at him, and he's trying to avoid him. He falls down. Bohetta never had to release the baseball, and East Noble wastes another base runner. That should have been the third runner that Norwell has picked off today. It's their second, as the Knights had a chance at a third, but now two out as Zach Ellert was on the move very early. Bohetta saw it coming and stepped off. A strike call as now a full count to Garrett Mag at the plate.
Got to bear down in games like this. Got to bear down and focus in.
So one unassisted on the pickoff.
Never seen that before.
Yeah, not all that often, and it's a walk to Garrett Mag. He lost him anyway. So Bohetta has struggled to find the zone on a consistent basis here in the first three innings, but no harm done so far. The DH McCoy steps in, 1-for-1, singled off the glove of Waybright into center his first time up, and pops this pitch up. Sky-high first base side foul territory. Logan House giving chase near the fence.
Got it.
And he will make the grab to retire the side. That was right near the wall. He nearly ran out of room, but he's able to hang on. East Noble puts two runners on but leaves one at first without the benefit of a hit. We go to the bottom of the third. Norwell and East Noble scoreless. This is Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com.
At Corrective Chiropractic, we offer individualized treatment plans for patients of all ages, from infants to elderly, and even during pregnancy. Have you ever experienced a workplace, sport, or auto accident, or just keep suffering from chronic pain? Corrective Chiropractic can help. Knee, neck, shoulder, or back pain, headaches, migraines, allergies, muscular tension, Corrective Chiropractic can help.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic, serving Bluffton, Yoder, Decatur, Bern, Montpelier, and the surrounding area to help you feel and function better. Schedule your appointment today at 260-353-1400 and let Corrective Chiropractic help you along your journey to health and wellness. Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Welcome back to Norwell. We're in the bottom of the third, rather. Costello smokes that one towards left, and it's going to drop at the base of the wall. Corbin's going to have himself a leadoff double on the first pitch of the bottom of the third, Norwell's first hit of the day.
Nice timing. Gets up there, gets the one he wants, rips it to left field.
Costello not a patient hitter. He's only walked 3 times. Walked once last night against Northrop and was able to have only 2 strikeouts on the season. You can bet your bottom dollar that Leidig's going to be bunting here with nobody out. There it is. He squares to bunt it. It's to the left side of the pitcher. A good spot. Chevy's throw to first is just in time. Leidig out by half a step, but he gets the job done. Advances the runner 90 feet closer with 1 out.
heads-up play, way to get the job done, move the runner over. Close play at first base.
It was, and Leidig with good speed, streaking down the first base line. One is gone, and a runner 90 feet away. Kohler could get the job done with a fly ball here. Ground ball to the right side, do the trick as well. A breaking ball, called a strike at the knees to Caleb, who flew out his first time up. Part of a 3 consecutive flyout streak in the first inning. The top of the order each flew out. There's ball 1 away. Kohler on the year. I'm not sure if we've seen him swing at the first pitch and oftentimes the second pitch. He likes to take a strike and a lot of times 2 strikes before making his hay. He's hitting .349. He lines this one towards the shortstop. Picked. Kovitz is going to come home, the runner, and the ball gets away from Tyler Stinson. Kohler's going to go to second on the fielder's choice. Corbin Costello scores on the play, and Norwell has a 1-0 lead. Well, there was some confusion on the play as well. They were trying to figure out whether the runner would have scored as Costello was coming to the plate, and I think he had to come back and touch the plate. East Noble's trying to say that he missed the plate. The throw should have gotten him, as Kovitz made a nice play to come home. Stinson simply dropped the ball. It'll be E2 on the play, as it was right off of his glove. It's an error, so it will be the second error of the day for East Noble, and now another runner in scoring position with 1 out.
Take advantage when you get an opportunity.
First pitch to Waybright is skied towards the right side. The second baseman back on the grass to make the grab. That's Garrett Mag out there at second, and 2 are out. So a fielder's choice allowed Kohler to reach there. The shortstop Kovitz came home. It was an error on the catcher as it went right off his glove. Kohler took second, and then Waybright flew out here. That's how we've gotten to our 2 out. There is a run across here in the inning. A strike call on the far outer reaches of the zone to Belden Glasgow on the first pitch that he sees. A lot of strikes thrown by Chevy Wright. This will be his 30th pitch of the afternoon, so pretty efficient day as well. It's a ball in the dirt. 23 of those 30 have been strikes.
Belden needs a nice little line drive right center right here.
Well, he has ended a streak of 7 at-bats in a row, reaching safely via the hit, 2 of them for doubles. Went 4 for 4 at Columbia City and started out 3 for 3 at Northrop last night, drove in 2. 2 balls and a strike to Belden, as he's now near the top of the team with runs driven in at 21. 2-1 to Belden is in the dirt again. 3-1. It caromed off the catcher Stinson and off of Belden's leg, but not far enough away to allow Kohler to take third on the play. It's a 3-1 count. 2 are out here. Bottom of the third. Norwell with a run across and lead it 1-0. Chevy comes set, takes a quick look at the runner, and then comes to the plate. It's an off-speed pitch, called a high strike on the outer edge, and it'll fill the count.
It's a different spot for this guy. Up and out.
Kohler out there at second. Payoff pitch coming to Belden Glasgow. Breaking ball lined right down the line at first and just foul outside the bag. And Belden will head back into the box as he gave it a run at going down into the corner. Would have scored Kohler from third.
For sure.
Missed by inches. But Norwell has Ian Clark waiting on deck should Glasgow reach here. In the bottom of the third, a run on the benefit of just 1 hit in the ball game. A leadoff double from Costello came around to score. The 3-2. Fastball is nicked foul as Belden will continue to fight. Glasgow's had a number of really good at-bats. He's got kind of a long swing, but has a lot of power and just a sophomore, so he's got a lot of green in front of him here in this Norwell program. Going to be a big leader. He already hits in the 3-hole as an underclassman on a team loaded with seniors. Breaking pitch, lying down the line, and foul again as Glasgow is turning on it. He has not been fooled by anything he's seen off the right arm of Chevy Wright, who's now laboring here in the third inning, trying to get out of it. Bohat has thrown 46 through 3 and is not allowed to run to score despite a number of base runners reaching. 4 left, but 2 were picked off. The 3-2 again. Breaking ball. This ball shot towards the left side and foul.
You can tell the team's coming through the lineup second time, and they're starting to get the timing down a little bit. Belden here needs to bear down.
Glasgow will see his 10th pitch of the at-bat here coming up. He has fouled off the last 4. 3 balls sandwiched between 2 strikes. Off speed, swing, and a miss, and it's held on by Tyler Stinson. Well, it's a great at-bat by Glasgow, but he's unable to reward himself with a hit and an RBI, so Norwell will settle for 1. Costello leads off the inning with a double, comes around to score on the fielder's choice, and we go to the 4th. It's Norwell 1, East Noble nothing. This is Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe free should mean free, not kind of free. Completely free. That's exactly what our free and easy checking account is. Free of fees, free of hassles, free of catches. You also get a free Visa check card, free online banking, free mobile banking, free telephone banking, free text and email alerts, and free e-statements. You get all this when you sign up for free and easy checking from First Bank of Bern. It's that simple. First Bank of Bern. Member FDIC.
At Pizza Hut, our original pan dough rises fresh every day, making it crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. And now you can get our original pan as part of the $6.99 any deal. That's 2 medium pizzas with any toppings, any crust, any specialty for just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Get the $6.99 any deal at your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton.
Welcome back to Norwell Senior Day here in Ossian. We're in the top of the 4th, and Norwell has a 1-0 lead as Costello came around to score the only run for either team. Despite a number of base runners reaching for East Noble, they've had the better chances, but Norwell has the only run. Rhett Norris, Brooks Miller, Michael Bender due up here in the 4th inning for East Noble. Bohada back to the mound for his 4th inning of work and starts things off with a pitch well outside. Christian has just not been consistent finding the zone, but has been able to work out of the jams that he's had here on the afternoon. The Knights will send some bullpen action as Cole Lewison down there. That ball past the glove of Belden Glasgow at third and into left for a base hit. The second hit of the day for East Noble. That was Rhett Norris, who lined out to Waybright at second his first time up. This time takes one down the third base line.
Tough one for Belden there. Hit line drive right at his feet. Bounced right before it got to him. Nice shot by the kid.
Yeah, just caught a piece of the glove, but certainly a base hit for Rhett Norris. And Brooks Miller steps in, reached on the error by Breggy his first time up. Takes a pitch belt high, called a strike. And Bohada approaching 50 pitches now. Norwell not a cushion here in this ball game. It's 1-0, and Cole Lewison is down there. We may see him sooner rather than later if Bohada cannot figure out how to find the zone here to every batter. He's walked a couple, hit a couple here in the ball game. Squaring to bunt, and the 0-1 is towards the pitcher. Bohada took a look at second, but will have to settle for the out at first as he thought about throwing to Rhett Norris, but coming off the right side of the mound would have been a very difficult play, and the senior makes the smart decision.
Both pitchers moving pretty quickly through this ball game. Definitely not taking their time.
Now, sacrifice bunt for the batter, who was Brooks Miller, and Michael Bender steps in. These guys both work very quickly. We're in the top of the 4th, only 36 minutes in. That ball poked towards the shortstop on a hop. Breggy fields, throws to first in time. If that ball had been hit a little harder, it would have been a double play, as Rhett Norris was running on contact there. He gets fortunate as he's at third now with 2 away.
Kind of a dangerous move there with the play at second base and only 1 out.
Very dangerous. Breggy made a nice play, as it looked like off the bat that was going to be a line out, but it settled right in front of him. And here's Lucas Platt. Takes a ball up and away. Platt has a chance to tie the ball game here. Any kind of mistake with a runner on third would tie the game. There are 2 gone. A swing and a miss as Platt struck out swinging his first time up, but didn't look real good doing it. And he's the center fielder, bats in the 8-hole for East Noble. 1-1 fouled straight back off the chest of Clark as the home plate umpire Bruce will give him an extra moment. Bruce Bestel behind the plate. John P. on the bases today.
It's a big at bat for Bohada. Needs to bear down right here. Make sure he gets that third out, get to the 5th inning, and set his team up to win. Get him back with the bats in their hands.
1-2 to Platt. Breaking pitch just outside. Clark tried to spot it, but didn't hold it for long, so it must have been off the plate by several inches. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Lucas in the dirt. You got to throw him a strike. He struck out the first time. It's a 3-2 count. Got to give him a chance to hit it.
Trust that defense.
Yeah, certainly, and you got to like your chances. The payoff pitch. Oh, it's called strike 3, and Lucas Platt can't believe it. Christian Bohada gets a break. That pitch appeared to be down and in, but Christian gets the benefit of the call, and that will retire the side. East Noble leaves yet another runner in scoring position, this time at third. Bottom of the fourth, here we come. It's Norwell 1, East Noble nothing on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
Back here at Norwell, I'll tell you what, these guys aren't messing around between innings either. Usually you can run 2 30-second adds, and this one with just one. A ground ball towards third. Took a funky hop on Rhett Norris, but he made a nice play as he adjusted mid-stride and throws to first, and 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 4th inning. So Clark went first pitch hunting and ends up grounding out. He is retired.
You can't blame the guy. I mean, you got to look for the one that's in the zone and see
right,
if you can put a number on.
Well, he's pounded the zone today as well. Bohada the batter now takes a strike. That's been a generous corner so far, but it's been consistent this afternoon.
Specifically with lefties.
Yeah, definitely. We saw it with Belden a couple of batters ago. Ground ball towards first. It eats up Michael Bender, and he will end up flipping the baseball to Chevy Wright, who will step on the bag as he stayed in front of it, got a glove and a hand on it, and 2 outs on 3 pitches here in the 4th.
Maybe see a couple here.
Yeah, if you're Breggy, who is a more patient hitter. Although Bohada leads the team in walks, so it's hard to diss him for that. But we'll see if Cole Lewison might be coming in the ball game here. Not sure, and, well, Breggy pops it up into right. This is in foul territory, giving chase towards the bullpen. He had room, but it fell foul. Did Colton Wright out there, and so Breggy will have new life. But, yeah, I kind of agree there. Maybe take a strike. And
still take one.
Yeah, force him to work a little bit. He is cruising right along, 42 pitches, and really on the unfortunate glove of Tyler Stinson, this ballgame probably should still be tied. Costello doubled, but the Knights had a chance to get him home. Kohler grounded towards third, and he grounds this pitch towards first. So the impatience continues as Michael Bender will flip to Chevy Wright, and an easy 1-2-3 third on just 5 pitches. Boy, that was really quick, and we are through 4 in just 41 minutes. It's 1-0 Norwell on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Are you suffering from chronic pain? Maybe you just had a knee replacement, or are an athlete injured during a recent game, or just someone who tweaked your back perfecting your golf swing. Choose IPT for your physical therapy. IPT is a cost-effective therapy provider who accepts all insurance plans. We offer the highest credentialed and most reputable staff in the area. We're open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and can schedule you the same day you call. You can find any of our 17 Indiana Physical Therapy locations near you and know that we will assist you in getting you back to work, play, and life. Contact IPT or your physician to start your therapy today. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
Top of the 5th here at Norwell. Norwell Norwell leading 1-0 as they have made a change on the mound. The starter, Bohada, has been removed, but he is in line for the win after 4 innings of work, and Cole Lewison has come on now for the Knights. Bohada has shifted on over to first. Logan House out of the game, so that'll remove the DH, as Lewison was DHing for Logan House, but Logan is now out of the ball game. And quickly, Cole Lewison, on the season, has a record of 1-2, 3.71 ERA, 22 Ks, 10 walks in 14 appearances, has a couple of saves to his credit as well. Cole looking for his first good outing since the problem at Bluffton. Now, granted, he only threw 1 inning in that game and did not have a bad inning, but he gave up a run, and it cost him the win as Norwell lost to Bluffton 3-2 on Saturday. Starts things off with a fastball to Colton Wright that's flown into right. This is shallow, and Levi Leidig comes on to make the grab. That was again held up by the wind. 1 pitch, 1 out in the 5th.
Lewison coming from the other side, going to have a different angle for East Noble.
I tell you what, nobody's been patient at all.
Not at all.
At the plate today.
Why see a pitch when you can hit it?
Yeah, well, there's one philosophy to that, and Lewison reaches back for a fastball. Cole throws harder than Christian, and it's mid-thigh, called a strike. But Cole sometimes can reach back with that fastball, and that's definitely his best pitch. It's 1-1 as that pitch was down to Chevy Wright, back to the top of the order for East Noble. Strikeout looking, hit by pitch for Chevy, the starting pitcher, and the pitcher of record still at this point for the Knights. Ground ball set towards short on a chop to Breggy. Another running play. This throw is chest high to Bohada, and 2 are out.
Just got a pound of strike zone. If that's been any evidence today, you pound a strike zone, they're either going to swing at it or they're going to miss it. And that's the story of the ball game today.
Well, this is not the type of ball game we expected, but Norwell, who's a very good offensive team, maybe from East Noble, who has been shut out in 3 of 6 games in the conference, would be more likely to be shut out or at least have a low offensive scoring game. That's what's happened. That probably cost Norwell a strike right there as Clark just missed it, and it went off the side of his glove. Looked like it was pretty close to the center of the plate.
I'm not sure how it couldn't have been.
Kovitz hit by a pitch sack bunt, so his first official at bat today, and it's now 3-0. He's fallen behind Kovitz. Lewison does not issue a lot of free passes. Low strike called, bottom of the knees. It's been consistently given all day. It's been a big zone, but it has been there all afternoon.
It's definitely low. Got to keep pounding it down.
And that's fouled straight back to the screen, 3-2. So Lewison has a chance to get Kovitz here. Lewison working for potentially a 10-pitch inning. It would be 1-2-3 if he's able to get Joe here. The 3-2 pitch. Fastball. He was behind it, swing and a miss, and the former teammates go after each other, and Lewison wins battle number 1. We go to the bottom of the 5th after a perfect 5th. For Lewison, it's Norwell 1, East Noble nothing. This is Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
It's Friday fun every Friday afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Bowling Center in Bluffton. Only $1 per game and 50 cents for shoes from 3 to 6 every Friday. Parents, don't forget the Bowling Center hosts birthday parties as well as company parties. The Bowling Center, located at 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton with 22 lanes, leagues for youth, men, and women, and a full snack shop. Enjoy Friday fun every Friday afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Bowling Center in Bluffton.
Welcome back to Norwell, bottom of the 5th here on Senior Day. Cole Lewison, one of the 5 playing seniors, will lead things off here in the inning for the Knights. Takes a ball low from the starter, Chevy Wright. He only had thrown 43 pitches through 4 innings of work. He's given up a single run, and that run was unearned because of the error at the plate. So should be a scoreless game. That ball shot deep towards right, and it's going to be way over the head of Colton Wright. He's chasing it. He's still not there. It's to the wall. Lewison pulling in with a lead-off double here in the 5th inning.
Gets his pitch, and that was a rocket to right field. No doubt it was getting over the right fielder. Cole Lewison, nice double, man.
Well,
Nice double.
The outfielders are playing shallow, and with good reason here
Absolutely.
today, with the wind blowing in. And boy, it's a different story if the wind's either not blowing or a different direction, as that ball was taken pretty deep, even with the wind blowing in. Lewison and Costello have the only 2 hits, and they have both been doubles. The first to left field deep, and the second to right. Corbin will step in now. It'll be a pinch runner here, as the Knights will re-enter house, and then Lewison will re-enter back on the mound, we expect, as Norwell has not seen anybody else come into the game. But we expect that, and this is probably a good move here by Coach Andy McLean, as Norwell needs a run right now again to give themselves a better cushion. A run can cross at any time, as you definitely want a 2-run cushion in any level of baseball, let alone high school. A strike call, breaking ball, outer edge to Costello, who takes his first pitch of the day. It was a double on the first pitch of the 3rd inning that he saw, and ripped it to left. And the 0-1 pitch, another off-speed, and it's 0-2. And you might see a 3rd straight off-speed here, as we talked about the fact that Costello's only struck out twice on the year. That's the team's best. And this time he sees a fastball, grounds it to third, gobbled up there by Rhett Norris, and he cannot make the play as he just bobbled it and never was able to get a good grip on the baseball. It looked like he had it stopped, kept it in front of him, but it'll be E5, and it'll be the 3rd East Noble error of the day, and the Knights have something brewing here in the bottom of the 5th.
And credit that's a coaching move right there. The third baseman got nervous because you got a runner on second base now who's not the pitcher.
Right.
And he looked over for a long time while he bobbled the ball.
Leidig squared to bunt again. He pulls this one towards third. Great bunt. One-hop throw. Not in time. Infield single for Levi Leidig, and the Knights have the bases loaded.
That's what you do. That's what you do. Small ball, station to station, get it done. Great team effort right now by Norwell.
And now you got the top of the order hitting here. 0 for 2 is Kohler, fly out fielder's choice, but you got to think that Caleb's going to bust out here. He's been really good situationally all season long. He's scored 19 off of his bat, and he's got a chance to bust this thing open for Norwell. It's been a 1-0 game for the last couple innings. Sees an off-speed pitch, called a strike. And, again, the first pitch being taken there by Kohler, as always. Waybright and Glasgow, dangerous hitters, wait on deck for Norwell behind Caleb. Fastball, chopper, up the middle, shortstop, under his glove, and it'll be a run. As I think Covitz would have had a very difficult time getting Kohler anyway. We'll give it an infield single, and Caleb will get an RBI, and it'll be 2-0 Norwell.
Hey, put it in play, things happen, and you score runs.
Yeah, and it would have been
difficult play.
Well, and regardless, it would have been an RBI for Kohler. A run definitely would have scored on the play. And now Garrett Waybright's in there. He's squaring to bunt, pushes it down third, nearly hit the runner Costello, and the Knights trying to squeeze home a run, and it rolls foul.
Coach Andy McLean pulling out all the tricks today.
He is, and he had a squeeze last night. Leidig and Costello were on the move. Costello a part of this squeeze as well, but it will not be on here. He's showing bunt before the pitcher has come set, but he's not going to bunt in this situation more than likely. It's 0-1. He pulls back now, and he's swinging away and lines this one towards center, dropping, and it's going to drop right in front of the center fielder, Lucas Platt. The throw coming home, not in time. It would have been a force. The runners again move station to station, and it's 3-0.
Way to put the ball in play and let the wind mess with it a little bit.
Yeah, it did, and on a normal day, that's a flyout, but again...
Definitely pushed it down into right center.
It sure did, right in front of Lucas Platt, and the bases are still loaded. It's 3-0 now, as the Knights have come alive and are still threatening big time. They have finally broken out here.
I'm pretty sure it's because of the music in between innings.
I think you're probably right. That ball lined towards the second baseman, and it's through the hole, a base hit, and once again, the runners move bag to bag. Belden Glasgow gets an RBI single, and it's 4-0. The Knights are just stringing together hits right now, and they're feeding off of each other. It took a long time to get going, the bottom of the fifth, but Chevy Wright has now had some trouble fooling the Norwell hitters. This is going to draw a pitching visit by the East Noble coaching staff.
Nobody in the bullpen, so this is just going to be a talking to. Settle them down, straighten things out. But Norwell getting the bats going. Here's that offense you've been talking about.
Just the pitcher and the catcher out there on the hill for East Noble. The Knights closing in on a conference championship. It would be shared with Huntington North, but in the Northeast 8, that does not matter. A co-championship is the same as a championship, as no tiebreakers used in the Northeast 8 in any sport. It's all shared. And
just buy more hardware, right?
That's right. It is. There are advantages and disadvantages to that. We can debate that all day long, but in the end, it's high school athletics, and Norwell looking to clinch a share of that here this afternoon. The pitching visit has concluded. Ian Clark, the batter, bases still loaded, 3 runs across in the 5th inning, and it's a 4-run lead for Norwell, and Ian has a chance to continue to open up this lead for the Knights.
And he's due. He's due. Come on, bud.
2 ground outs. Left side, right side, he's gone today. I think there was some confusion on the timing as the home plate umpire, Bruce Bestel, was calling time, giving Chevy Wright the stop sign on the mound. But now we're ready as Clark's in the box. And the first pitch he sees is a ground ball sent up the middle. Could be 2. Kovitz bobbles it instead. The flip is in time. Oh, boy, that was a nice play for Kovitz to even get 1. But Clark gets an RBI, and it's 5-0 Norwell. So, on the fielder's choice, Clark reaches. Probably should have been a double play ball, but East Noble ends up getting it out on the play.
Would have been a tough one.
As Glasgow is forced out at second, and Bohada the batter now with 1 out.
Come on, lefty.
0 for 2, strikeout, ground out to first, and he'll try a pickoff throw to first, just a lob.
Not his
checking
best.
on Clark. Ian, not a base stealer, but could be on the move. Tyler Stinson hasn't really shown the ability to throw anybody out yet. Doesn't seem to be a threat there. Norwell has a stolen base on the day, so Clark very well could be on the move.
Decent lead.
He is on the move. The runner squared to bunt. It's a strike called. The throw gets away from the third baseman, but Rhett Norris got his body in front of it, and it stayed on the infield. So he was the catcher. Tyler Stinson was rolling right to third all the way. A stolen base for Clark. It's 0-1 to the batter, Christian Bohada, but 2 runners in scoring position now, and I think they're going to put him on. They are. They're just going to load the bases, and they're going to try to bring a force at any bag again. But this is dangerous as you bring Brady to the plate with the bases juiced.
And this is his 3rd time through the lineup, so this is time for Garrison to put one on the nails, put one on the screws.
First pitch he sees is grounded foul at the plate, first base side, and Breggy out in front a little bit. Breggy be followed by Cole Lewison, who has re-entered the ball game here. He led off this inning, so the Knights are going to bat around unless a double play ball here. It's going to be tough to do with Breggy on the bases. 0-1. Fastball whistled to first, and it's past the first baseman, Michael Bender. He gave it a good run, and it goes into the corner. 2 runs are across. They've got Breggy caught between first and second, so it'll be a single. He's tagged out at second, but 2 runs score, and the Knights have opened it up. It's 7-0.
Got to like the aggressive play. Sending the runners. Getting 2. Nice job. Padding that lead.
2 RBIs for Breggy on the play as Waybright and Clark scored. Bohada now at third alone on the bases. First pitch to Cole Lewison, a ball. House entered for him as this ball is flown into shallow center. They're having trouble, but finally finding his footing is the second baseman, Garrett Magg, who will lead off the 6th inning, and he will haul it in to retire the side. So Norwell comes up with 6 runs on 6 hits in the bottom of the 5th inning, and they have opened things up. They go to the 6th with a 7-run lead. This is Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe in the American dream of owning a home. Having a space you can call your own. In fact, we've helped people realize that dream for over 125 years. Whether you're looking to buy your first home, refinance an existing loan, or move into something a little bigger, we believe our lending experts have the local knowledge and experience to help make your dream a reality. Apply online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's Friday fun every Friday afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Bowling Center in Bluffton. Only $1 per game and 50 cents for shoes from 3 to 6 every Friday. Parents, don't forget the Bowling Center hosts birthday parties as well as company parties. The Bowling Center, located at 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton with 22 lanes, leagues for youth, men, and women, and a full snack shop. Enjoy Friday fun every Friday afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Bowling Center in Bluffton.
Norwell leads 7-0 as we come back here on Senior Day 2018, top of the 6th. East Noble has only tallied 2 hits. They've left 5 on, have had 2 runners picked off, and Norwell coming up with 6 runs in the bottom of the 5th, and they have opened this thing up. Potentially a blowout win here for Norwell if all goes well with, Cole Lewison still on the mound for the Knights. He'll face the 3, 4, 5 hitters for East Noble, Garrett Magg, Nick McCoy, Rhett Norris here in the top of the 6th inning as he tries to keep the shutout intact. This is Derek Decker alongside Alex Howard now for the remainder of the ball game. It's a pleasure to have Jeff Kokenauer join for a couple of innings, always added insight there as he's a busy man though, and it'll be Alex Howard on the call for the rest of the ball game. Maggs walked twice, and Lewison starts him off with a fastball well over his head. So if you're Cole, you got to throw him a strike and see what Magg can do. Garrett, a .316 hitter on the season, so a capable hitter, but has not put one in play yet, and takes a strike there from Lewison on another fastball. 7 runs, 7 hits in air, 3 left for Norwell. No runs, 2 hits, 3 errors, 5 left for East Noble. Ground ball, pretty sharp to the shortstop. 2 hopper to Breggy. Gloves, throws, 1 away.
Nice ground ball there by Cole. Can of corn for Garrison there at short. 1 away.
Nick McCoy steps in, 1 for 2, single fly out. Singled off of Waybright's glove back in the first inning. Fouled out, to Logan House, who was the first baseman at the time of his last at-bat. And, the fastball blew him away. McCoy was not ready for it as he kind of jumped out of the way. It's a 0-1 count to McCoy with 1 out, bases empty. Another fastball way behind it was McCoy. He is a .310 hitter, so he's got a decent average on the year, but, man, he has not looked good on his first 2 pitches here facing Cole Lewison. Just a different speed than the lefty, and he tried throwing a pitch well outside, couldn't get him to chase.
I don't know why you mess with anything other than a fastball here.
Yeah, he's going to come back with 1 here, though. 1-2. There it is. This one's grounded to short again. Scooped up by Breggy. Another throw on the run. This one a little high, but well within the range of Bohada's abilities, and 2 are gone. Boy, this game just moving on at a torrid pace. We're nearly through the top of the 6th, and we are 60 minutes in on the nose. We started at 5:24 this afternoon. It's just been a really fun game to watch from the Norwell perspective that now has a 7-run lead, a strike called to Rhett Norris. And even at the 1-0 pace, it was fun to watch. Norwell just hadn't gotten a whole lot going offensively, but now they're cooking and are in good business. That's a check swing. They appeal to first. Did not go, did the batter Rhett Norris. John P. on the bases today making the call. A ball and a strike. That was definitely close, but it seemed like Norris held up. The pitch was well low. The 1-1 fastball flies it towards right, fairly deep, but Leidig has a beat on it. He's under it, and that will retire the side. A snappy 10-pitch inning after a 10-pitch 5th for Lewison, just 20 through 2. East Noble goes down in order, bottom of the 6th. Here we come. Norwell 7, East Noble nothing. This is Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctors, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy, and IPT accepts all insurance coverage. With extended hours, we are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offer same-day appointments. We have 17 conveniently located clinics with 7 in Fort Wayne and 1 each in Angola, Auburn, Bluffton, Columbia City, Goshen, Huntington, Kendallville, New Haven, and Warsaw. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. We will get you back to work, play, and life. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
Bottom of the sixth here on Senior Day at Norwell, and Norwell firmly in control now. 7-0, bottom of the sixth, need 3 to send us home early. And the East Noble Knights have made a pitching change. On the mound now, Nathan Demute for East Noble. Demute is a senior and has appeared twice in games this year. Only 6 innings of work, a record of 1-0 over those 6 innings, an ERA of 1.17, 5 strikeouts to 3 walks here on the campaign. So not bad numbers for Demute, just a limited sample size. He'll face 8, 9, and 1. Costello, Leidig, and Kohler here. Bottom of the sixth inning as Norwell needs 3 to clinch a conference championship. They're only 3 outs away defensively if they need the top of the 7th inning. So this Norwell team looking to close it in, and these seniors looking to go out on a high note. Certainly be a special afternoon for your broadcaster as well, who has yet to enjoy the accomplishment of a conference championship. But Costello leads things off. He steps into the box, 1 for 2, but has reached both times. A double reached on an error by the third baseman Norris last time up. And the first pitch he sees from Demute is low. Demute, a harder thrower than the previous pitcher, the starter Chevy Wright, who has been subbed out of the ball game. Looks like a straight change made by East Noble. And works at a significantly slower pace. The 1-0 is down in the dirt, 2-0 as he missed down and in. Cole Lewison threw just 20 pitches in his 2 innings of work in the 5th and 6th, 13 of those for strikes. It's been an efficient afternoon so far for Mr. Lewison. Cole on the day has not allowed a base runner, 2 perfect innings, 1 strikeout to his credit. 2-0, down low, 3-0. He's missed on all 3 low, 2 in the dirt, and is in danger of putting the leadoff batter on, I should say, here in the bottom of the 6th inning. A good afternoon for baseball. A great day for Senior Day. Strike call, 3-1, get me over fastball. It's cloudy, but the wind is blowing at a pace that won't make you fall over, but keeps things cool here at the ballpark as we sit near 80 degrees. Just a great mid-May afternoon. Ball 4 low. All of Demute's misses have been low, and Costello draws his 4th walk of the season, and he's now walked in back-to-back games.
Demute, all of the 6'5" listed in the program here, towering on the mound.
He is.
Having problems finding the zone, missing low, which you usually don't see with taller pitchers. Usually they tend to leave it higher.
They had Costello leaning, but he didn't have a very big lead. Demute comes right over the top, and that's commonly what you see with a tall guy, and he is rail thin on the mound. He is built with a slight build. What's he listed at, Alex?
160.
Yeah, and that's generous. That pitch is low. And, yeah.
With shoes on, probably.
Yeah.
With cleats.
That's with cleats and the belt. And
maybe a jacket.
Or 2. 5-pound dumbbell underneath the hat. 1-0 to Leidig here after the leadoff walk to Costello. And he looked to be on the move. He bluffed. The pitch was outside, 2-0, and Demute just cannot find the strike zone. That'll stir bullpen action for East Noble again, I believe, as the Knights
got no number yet.
Yeah, they're on their way down there. But we may see them. East Noble trying to keep themselves in the ball game. They've only got 1 bat left. They'll need at least 7 runs to continue the ball game. But this is their last conference game of the season, trying to finish out with back-to-back wins. Well, it's looking less and less likely. They got their only win against Belmont, their last conference outing, 2-0. And really, and you can't take away the 6-run inning, as that's on the inner corner called a strike. But you talk about a 2-0 game. This very well could have been a 1-0 ball game. It looked to be on that pace. East Noble was throwing strikes, Norwell putting the ball in play, but East Noble's defense reliable for the most part behind the starter Chevy Wright, and then things just kind of fell apart in the 5th inning. 2-1 fastball fouled off of Leidig as it was remaining in the box. Got right off of his leg. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, the rally really started with the, of course, the double by Lewison, then the pinch runner with House, and then the error there with the third baseman. Maybe just taking an extra look at the runner, not seeing the ball all the way in. Took a hop on him. And then the Knights went station to station, for 6 straight runs,
Breaking ball down and out, 3-2. And really, when you think about it, the shortstop Kovacs, if that throw, which was a good throw, if the throw is caught by Stinson, this very well could have been a scoreless ball game going into the 5th inning. Payoff pitch, and he got lighted to swing and miss. And Levi strikes out for the first time in weeks after leading the team for the entirety of the season in the strikeout department. Finally goes down swinging for his 15th K of the year, and Caleb Kohler will stand in now. But that number is much better than it was. He was on a streak there of striking out a couple of times a game, similar to the streak Kohler went on last week. It's definitely not the streak you want to be on. But Kohler has definitely redeemed himself with a couple hits. Homered at Columbia City, straightaway center on Tuesday. En route to a 10-5 Norwell victory. Gave Norwell a 4-2 lead at the time. Norwell had a big inning in that ball game as well. And he pops this pitch up on the infield. Garrett Magg, the second baseman who's been good today, is under it, drifting towards the first base line and makes the grab for the second out.
The Knights are still kind of falling back into that first inning, longer swing, popping it up and leaving it into the wind, which is not what you want to do in this. It's going to push it back towards the infield today. And if you're going to put it up in the air, you need to put it into left field and have it carry towards the line.
2 out now here, bottom of the 6th. Garrett Waybright, the batter, grounds the first pitch foul. That came up and hit him as well. But so it's looking more and more likely like Norwell will have to play a 7th inning. But they are looking for the conference title. That's the storyline of the game. A complete gift by Huntington North. New Haven was the winner of that ball game Tuesday night, 4-3 in 9 innings. Grounded to the second base side, deep in the hole and towards the line. It's bobbled by Mag, but it'll be an infield single for Garrett Waybright, who would have reached anyway. So Norwell gets their 8th hit of the day, and this has not been one of their better hitting games despite the big inning, as 6 of their 7 hits came in that inning, which was the bottom of the 5th. And Belden Glasgow is essentially the winning run for Norwell, with 2 out, though. Runners at first and second here in the 6th. Costello dancing off of second. It's a routine bouncing ball to short. Kovacs' throw is in time, and that'll retire the side. The Knights are 3 outs away from a conference title. We go to the top of the 7th. Last chance for East Noble. Norwell leads at 7-0 on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings. We're also providers of custom rapid weight loss programs. Lose weight fast now, 20, 30, 40 pounds, with a doctor-supervised weight loss system. To learn more or schedule an appointment, call Corrective Chiropractic today at 260-353-1400. Serving Bluffton, Yoder, Decatur, Bern, Montpelier, and the surrounding area. Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Welcome back to Norwell. We're in the top of the 7th, and the Knights are closing in on a Northeast 8 title. We've got Cole Lewison on the mound still for Norwell, and Brooks Miller is due up to lead things off for East Noble. Michael Bender, Lucas Platt to follow. The bottom of the order has done jack squat for East Noble here on the day, and they are looking to get something going here in the 7th inning to continue their chances in the ball game, but they're going to need a lot.
When was the last time the Norwell Knights have won a conference baseball title?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, they've never won in the Northeast 8. They won the last Northeast Hoosier Conference with a win at Homestead. Alex Hunter going a complete game in that contest. The Knights took it from Homestead 3-1. I think they shared with New Haven that year. I believe New Haven got Norwell. That's popped up on the infield on the 1-0, and Waybright makes the grab. One gone.
Yeah, that Homestead game for sure comes to memory a lot often. Seeing Alex Hunter around Taylor University.
Right.
He'll tell everybody that he didn't even feel that good pitching. Just kind of hit the contact that day.
Michael Bender has a fastball run high and tight to him. With one out here in the top of the 7th inning. No runs, 2 hits, 3 errors for East Noble. 7 runs on 8 hits and error for Norwell. Swing and a miss. He was behind it 1-1.
I also believe that year we closed it out at home against Columbia City in a.
That's correct.
I think it was something like 17-7.
Yeah, it was a long ball game. That's line foul, as it was a tall pitch to hit, but Bender took a rip at it anyway. And 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lucas Platt waits on deck. The pitch. Fastball. Called strike 3. And Bender is rung up, and 2 are out here in the top of the 7th. East Noble is down to their final out. They strike out here as a team for the 7th time today. 2nd strikeout for Lewiston. And it's a fastball to Lucas Platt, called a strike.
That pitch to the shins there has been a strikeout pitch all day today.
It has been. And the Knights have
you
found...
can't really argue with it.
No, they found the spot. The 0-1, fastball foul out of play. The Knights are a strike away, and Norwell can feel it. Here, the dugout is ready to erupt. The guys are there. They're at the fence. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in a 7-0 game, top of the 7th inning. The pitch to Lucas Platt is in the dirt, and it bounces in. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Platt holds. He struck out twice today, once swinging, once looking. The 1-2 fastball just missed off the plate. Cole wanted it, and East Noble will stay alive here. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Lucas Platt. Comes a pitch. It's lined up the middle into center field for a base hit. The 3rd hit of the day. It's the first base runner Lewiston has given up. It's the he was looking at 3 perfect innings there. And so Lucas Platt will single to keep the ball game alive. And Colton Wright, the batter, the right fielder for East Noble.
Not a terrible pitch there. Just kind of left it too far up. Belt brought the batter on and found some outfield grass there.
Pitch to right, high strike just above the belt on a fastball. And if you're Lewiston, you got to be throwing all fastballs to the bottom of the order here, or at least the vast majority of them have to be. No messing around. It's 7-0. The 0-1, another fastball, strike call at the knees, 0-2. Lewiston has had such an efficient day in relief for Bohetta. He came into the game when it was 1-0. The 0-2 to right, line towards the second baseman on a hop. It's bobbled by Waybright. And no throw will be made. And another runner has reached here.
Yeah, that's not an easy play there for Waybright.
No, but it is an error as it bounced right off of his hand. E4 on the play. Norwell's 2nd error. And so East Noble stays alive. And I think, it's going to be Nathan DeMute, who entered the ball game for Chevy Wright, to step in. DeMute on the season has only had 4 at-bats, and he's 1 for 4. So we'll see what the rail-thin 6'5" kid has to say about it. He takes a fastball in the dirt, a ball and no strikes. If you're Cole, continue to pound the zone. DeMute is a senior, so limited at-bats for him on the season, a pitcher only, and doesn't get a lot of reps on the mound either. Did not give up a run in his only inning work, bottom of the 6th. 1-0, 2 out here in the top of the 7th. Fastball, bottom of the knees, called a strike. Same pitch all day. It's been called a strike every time. That's probably a strike most days, though. That was a good spot by Lewiston.
Mm-hmm. Clarkie does a good job, too, at getting his thumb under that and framing it right there at the bottom of the zone for the umpire to get a good look at it.
Fastball grounded to short. This should do it. The flip to second, and the Norwell Knights are co-champions of the Northeast 8. Norwell wins the ball game 7-0, a shutout as they take this run from East Noble and get hardware here tonight in Ossian. We'll tally up the final statistics, talk about how they got it, and more in the postgame show. Fly the W. The Knights win today.
At Corrective Chiropractic, we offer individualized treatment plans for patients of all ages, from infants to elderly, and even during pregnancy. Have you ever experienced a workplace, sport, or auto accident, or just keep suffering from chronic pain? Corrective Chiropractic can help. Knee, neck, shoulder, or back pain, headaches, migraines, allergies, muscular tension? Corrective Chiropractic can help.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic, serving Bluffton, Yoder, Decatur, Bern, Montpelier, and the surrounding area to help you feel and function better. Schedule your appointment today at 260-353-1400 and let Corrective Chiropractic help you along your journey to health and wellness. Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Are you looking for a job or know of someone who is? Peyton's Northern, a Kroger company, is now hiring. At Peyton's, you'll get a job with career advancement opportunities, employee discounts, tuition reimbursement, and educational assistance. A successful applicant will need to be 18 years of age, have the ability to work weekends, holidays, and overtime, can operate motorized equipment, complete strength and endurance testing, pass a pre-employment and background screens, work 10-hour shifts, and lift 55 pounds. At Peyton's, we offer matching 401k retirement savings, paid incentive days, personal and vacation days, and you'll receive Kroger benefits after 60 days. All qualified applicants are encouraged to apply for this opportunity online at jobs.kroger.com. Click on Logistics and Distribution Jobs and search for Bluffton. For questions, call Peyton Staffing Center at 260-827-2108 or 2109. That's jobs.kroger.com. 260-827-2108. Peyton's Northern, now hiring.
Now welcome back to Norwell, wrapping things up on Senior Night 2018 here in Ossian. Norwell able to celebrate a conference title over East Noble. They finished 6-1. They'll share it with Huntington North. But again, going back to the point that I made earlier, it does not matter in the Northeast State. It all counts as a conference championship. And Norwell, I think in this particular game, this was great in a lot of ways. Number one, it was a quick ball game, which is what you're likely to see in the sectional. Number two, it was low scoring for a long time, which is also what you're likely to see in the sectional. A lot of times you see games 1-0, 2-0, 2-1 in the sectional. It prepared them in a lot of ways, and it was good to see. So what we'll do is we'll take, I'm telling you, Norwell was able to get a great win here this afternoon and able to put things away here in a 7-0 victory. So if you're Norwell, you've got to be really pleased with what you were able to accomplish this season. This is a team that kind of, when you looked at it, you're thinking, well, maybe this team isn't going to be as good as teams in the past. And the reality is they're 18-7, which was the same mark that they came up with last year. Norwell finished 18-7 a season ago, but only 3-4 in the Northeast 8 Conference. So, thank you. But Norwell is able to do it here this afternoon. So what we're going to do is we'll take a very short break and return after these words. This is Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe free should mean free. Not kind of free. Completely free. That's exactly what our free and easy checking account is. Free of fees, free of hassles, free of catches. You also get a free Visa check card, free online banking, free mobile banking, free telephone banking, free text and email alerts, and free e-statements. You get all this when you sign up for free and easy checking from First Bank of Bern. It's that simple. First Bank of Bern. Member FDIC.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Every team knows that the double play can be a winning move. That's why me, Kevin Beatty, State Farm Agent, and my team are here to help you turn two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call me, Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings. We're also providers of custom rapid weight loss programs. Lose weight fast now, 20, 30, 40 pounds, with a doctor-supervised weight loss system. To learn more or schedule an appointment, call Corrective Chiropractic today at 260-353-1400. Serving Bluffton, Yoder, Decatur, Bern, Montpelier, and the surrounding area. Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Welcome back to Norwell for the final time this afternoon. We are wrapping things up after a 7-0 Norwell victory. This one pretty special as the Knights are able to clinch a share of the Northeast 8, and Coach, your guys are able to celebrate here.
Yes, sir.
On this afternoon.
We have kind of a little bit of a slogan to us that we like to talk about, the word relentless, you know.
Yeah.
You may get us one inning, but you got to come back and get us the next inning. And you may, you know, and it took us to the fifth there.
Yep.
But we were relentless with our approach and what we were trying to do, and stayed with the program, and was able to kind of turn the tide there and get a big victory here. 2015, 2006, 2007, 2015, and then here this year, our first one with the NE8, and we won the last. The last conference, last year the conference was fun. So this is great. This is a great stepping stone. Couple more games this weekend. Get House and Glasgow back on the mound, and then obviously get ourselves ready for the sectional, which is always a goal.
Yep.
Last year, we finished 3-4 in the conference, and we weren't real happy with that, and we made it an off-season goal to play better in the conference, and 6-1 is an awfully nice job against this conference. You know as well as I do, it's good baseball. So
it sure is, and your guys matched the same overall mark that you put up last year at 18-7. Looking to continue to build off of that. 2 games against an Eastbrook team that has struggled all season long on Saturday, but looking for 2 to get you prepared for the sectional against Marion coming up on Wednesday. If that game, which of course you can never look past any team in the sectional because the tournament is fickle.
One and done.
Absolutely. Then you've got an opponent in either Jay County, which you've seen, or Mississinawa, which you've also seen. So you're looking at 2 good ball clubs in those 2. But as far as tonight goes, you get a chance to celebrate with your team.
Absolutely.
On a special evening here and it also comes on senior night. So it's a
real
special day.
Good script.
For the it certainly is. It's almost a storybook ending here from Norwell. I will not be along on Saturday, but I believe Greg Van Meter will be, so these games probably will be broadcast. But just from me, I would personally like to thank you for everything that you've done over the years
pleasure.
here at
I know,
Norwell, because without you, it makes my job so much easier talking to you after home games and having a coach that is just so open to a lot of things and cooperative. And kind of lets me do a lot of things.
I appreciate that, Derek, very much. And I know the community just loves listening to you. The clips that you put on Twitter after the games are so fantastic. And on a personal note, my father at home, he doesn't. He lives 3 hours away, so he's able to listen to the games because of you.
Right. Yeah, and it's good to make a special connection there, and that's what certainly keeps me in the business here at Norwell. Well, as a special broadcast, thank you for everything this year, and if I don't get the chance to talk to you on the air, I wish you the best of luck in sectional and look forward to being there along for the ride over.
Appreciate it, D. You're a good man. Thank you, sir.
That's Norwell head coach Andy McLean joining us after the conference title win here on the evening for Norwell. And Alex, as you join us back again, we wrap things up. We'll roll through the Norwell actually, we'll start with East Noble. And offensively, their hits came from Nick McCoy, who was 1 for 3 with a single. Rhett Norris, 1 for 3 with a single. And Lucas Platt, 1 for 3 with a single. So 3 singles is all that East Noble's able to muster here this afternoon off the starter, Christian Bohada, who gets the win. And Cole Lewison coming in did a great job in the last 3 innings of work. On the mound today, Chevy Wright's going to be charged with the loss. Had a nice start, but fell apart in the 5th inning, allowing 6 runs, 5 innings total. A 60-pitch day, so pretty efficient. 49 of the 60 were for strikes. That's just an incredible number. 5 out of 6. That's 83%. In the strike zone, 7 runs, 5 earned on 7 hits, a walk, 2 strikeouts. Nathan Dubuque comes in for the 6th inning, strikes out 1, allowed a hit, and walked 1 as well, but no runs scored as Norwell left 2 on in that inning. Offensively for Norwell, the hits came from Caleb Kohler, who was 1 for 4 with a single and RBI and scored. Garrett Waybright, 2 for 4 with 2 singles and RBI and scored. Ian Clark was 0 for 3, but drove in a run and scored as well. Garrison Breaky, 1 for 3 with a single, 2 driven in. Cole Lewison, 1 for 3 with a double. Corbin Costello, 1 for 2 with a double and scored twice. And Levi Leidig had a bunt single and came around to score. That was with 2 runners on, just trying to sacrifice him over. Also had a sacrifice on the day as well. Levi's just a really good spot in that 9-hole for Norwell, and that's the reason he's hitting there. It's not the reason that he can't hit because he's still hitting over 300 on the season. It's the fact that he can get a lot of things done offensively for the Knights.
Yeah, and I know that's something McLean always talks about, and he's talked about with me too, as I take a coaching class last semester, is that he loves to have that 9 spot be a guy that can get hits, that can be productive, and can flip the lineup card over to his 1, 2, and 3 4s.
Yeah, and you've seen that change a lot in Major League Baseball as well over the years in the National League with having pitchers come in and hit in the 8 spot instead of the 9 spot, so that's also a change at the higher level of baseball as well. But Bohada gets the win, 4 innings of work, 57 pitches, no earned runs on 2 hits and 2 walks, 5 Ks today for the senior, and the senior Cole Lewison comes in relief. Really, the seniors, and I can certainly say this with certainty, Norwell has a good group of seniors, a nice leadership role between a couple of these guys. Bohada certainly comes to mind first with not just in baseball but in football this season as well.
Talking with Coach Gerber today.
Yep,
sure,
we did. We talked about that and how much of a leader he was on the football field. But Lewison gave up a single hit and struck out 2 without walking a batter. He gave up 2 base runners there in the top of the 7th with 2 out, but kept the shutout intact as Norwell wins 7-0. This game only took an hour and 17 minutes. That's the quickest game of the season. It takes longer to get here from Kendallville than the ball game took this afternoon. East Noble scoreless today, 3 hits, 3 errors, and 7 left aboard. Norwell, and by the way, 2 runners picked off as well. So a couple mistakes on the bases there for East Noble. Norwell coming up with a run in the 3rd and piled on 6 in the 5th for a total of 7 runs on 8 hits, 2 defensive errors, and 5 left aboard. And Norwell Norwell gets a share of the conference title in the Northeast State and puts a special exclamation point on senior night here 2018. And that'll do things from here at Norwell. I will not be online with you on Saturday. Should be Greg Van Meter, doubleheader Eastbrook here at home. Eastbrook, a struggling team, only a handful of wins on the season, but Norwell brings them in. There was talk about potentially trying to bring in a third team, maybe a round-robin type of day, but everybody's schedules with early season bad weather kind of mess things up here at the end of the season. But I tell you what, the weather has gotten very, very nice. After the first week or two, usually you get a bad week in there, but after the first 2 weeks of the season, Norwell is able to get a nice consecutive streak going. It gets your team into a rhythm when you can have good weather and play every single day. Norwell wins it 7-0, and Greg Van Meter will be here 10 a.m. Doubleheader, Eastbrook, Saturday morning. Norwell playing Marion on Wednesday night, 1 week from this past Wednesday, 1 week from yesterday. So Wednesday night at Belmont. Be there if you can. 5:30 start. If they win, they'll play the winner of Jay County Ole Miss at 5:30 on Friday, and with another win, they'll play at 1 o'clock Memorial Day for the sectional title. All those games taking place at Belmont. That'll do it here from Norwell. On behalf of Alex Howard, Jeff Kokenauer, and the entire Wells County Voice crew, this is Derek Decker saying so long and God bless.
We hope you enjoyed this high school sports broadcast on the Voice Sports Network. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
The preceding production is property of Voice Enterprises, and all rights are reserved worldwide. Thank you for listening to this production of Voice Enterprises, taking media in a new direction.